It feels kind of weird because I personally, maybe it's the old school gamer MMO, right? I kind of like expect all inductions to be interruptible, right? Because that used to not be a thing, right? I used to be able to interrupt everything. A lot of people used to interrupt you, or at least tick it down, right? That makes me question. I don't know. I mean, that's like the question. It's an only me question, right? Because I'm the only person that would even think about it. But it makes me wonder if pummel can be interrupted from Red Brawler side of things. Because I definitely aren't in there enough on Red Brawler to even have that opportunity to even do tests like that. Alright, and then everything else is on that side there. Okay. Pretty sure it can't. It's a channeled skill. I don't know if it's anything in particular. I can't imagine that it can because of like it being pummel. Also, if they were like making abilities like induction wise, like not be interruptible, like the brawler is so new that I would think that that might be the case, but like it just comes with it, right? Because it's a channeled skill that we're just setting up. But there's no way this water is this shallow. There's no way, because I can literally see the ground and I can stand up in this, dude. Hobbit moment. No, for real though. Like, oh my, I'm swimming through the whole thing. That's crazy. That's insane that they did that. It's like that one like quest in the Lone Lands when Cain Death sends you up to fight the orc chieftain or whatever, and you like go through that gate and there's like the water, like at the base of the waterfall, and you as a hobbit have to swim through it, and everyone else is just walking past. I hate hobbit moments like that, bro. Dirty hobbits is... I remember when Vor couldn't do normal strat for filth well, because hobbits were forced to swim when others were... Oh my god, dude, yeah. I remember that shit too, because I wasn't streaming then, and when I came back to the game, at 1:30, like, Filthwell's old content at that point, where the hell is this guy? Filthwell's old content at the time that I did it, but like I still went and did it with Orc and Sky, and I was the damage, and I was like, Sky was tanking on Captain, and he would like take the boss and like everything else elsewhere, and I'm just struggling to keep up. So does Earl equal Vortex? No. Earl equals Earl. Vor equals Vor. Vor is Earl is Vor's in-game son. That excuse was stupid last night. Where is this guy? Am I crazy? Or is it out in the... No, it can't be there. I don't remember going here. Is this like a location that I... Where is this? I don't know if... Enter the cave to find a certain... Oh, that's the cave that we found. Okay, so we are like... Oh gosh, it's like over here, I think. I'll have to find it. I also not know Moore since before Moore. Yeah, Moore's a legend. Yeah, Visions was on Firefoot with us. Visions played with us during Moria days. So, Visions got to play with, well, we were in One Allegiance at the time, I think. That's back when Sleepy was in middle school and had a squeaky voice and somehow knew better and more, somehow knew more game knowledge than some of the old farts that were like, why do we have a kid in the kin? That was a good time, if I'm gonna be honest. I think it's right here, right? Yeah, this looks like very much a hidden area. Yeah, that's it. Did you do any raids today, and how were they? We didn't do any raids today, David. We resorted to we were doing some 6-mans. We did a couple of the 6-mans. We did the 3-man a couple times. We've been kind of taking it slow today, David, and kind of just doing our own thing. I didn't sign up for any raids or anything like that. I wanted to kind of keep it open, just kind of hang out for a bit, you know. But good to see you, man. Hope you're enjoying tonight. Just big chillin'. Yeah, even before that, Vor was one of the people that saw me questing Noglan and brought me into the camp. Yeah, Vor was like that for sure. Noglan is such an insane, like, early moment, right? Like, it's like second. That's right outside of Thorin's gate, you know? It's like immediate. I love it. Yeah, I was freaking out. Those are the best things, though. Oh, is that a... Who is that? Oh, I'm so bad at selecting that person. And now I'll never do it, apparently. Oh well. Yeah, the people that invite you, people that, like, you get to know, like, early game like that are so much, like, I can't remember, if I might be butchering the names, but when Sky and I first started playing on the same account, he met, you know, I met Findra, was her name, and she was also, like, a Hobbit burglar. Wasn't really that great of a player, but it was awesome to play with another Hobbit burglar as we were questing, right? We were just, like, questing through the Shire, questing through Breland, Lone Lands, like, stuff like that. It was awesome. And then he met a different group of people, which is funny just because that's just where we spawned. Like, I spawned in the Shire, he spawned in, like, Red Loon. And he met a two group of people. There was a guardian called Billaman, I think is his name. And then it was a runekeeper called Temple. And they did, like, 3-mans when they got to, like, level 50 and stuff like that together. And that was awesome. So, they were cool people. Have you done all the content so far multiple times, or is there any content that isn't clearable for anyone? I think, so me personally, I haven't done Wells Tier 3, one of the new 6-mans, just because I haven't gotten into one of the groups yet. But it has been cleared. I think everyone's been able to clear it. That's, like, good enough to do so, right? They have the gear and the skill level to do so. I just haven't been able to go in there. We attempted it last night with one of our groups, or like our static 6-man group. We threw a couple of tries at boss 1 last night, and we made some decent progress, I thought. But we just haven't seen it enough to kind of get too far into it, you know? So I've just been kind of lazy in that regard. Love prog groups, yeah. I hope in a way I'm trying to avoid, like, it's a little bit of a weird way I want to do it, right, David? Because, like, I have access to a guild now that is the guild that helped us, like, we did the T5 at the raid last night, right? So the Crab Guild on Gladden is really, really great people, really great players. But before I was with them, I was with that 6-man static group. They call them. They had the. They're called the Old Timers Guild. It's a bunch of old guys that I've been playing with. I'm like the youngest guy there, and we were doing the arena on like tier 5 or whatever, and we were like, yeah, we picked the brain of a couple of people, but like overall, like start to finish, we figured out a nice strategy to do, like by ourselves all the way through. And then we had that shit on farm. Like we would log in and we do it 4 times a night, run out all our locks on highest tier, and it just felt really good. And so it's hard for me to like want to skip ahead the line, basically, is how I feel. Hard for me to like want to do that, because like I want to do that, get that feeling of progression with that group again, you know. That said, like, because I know the guys over in the Crab Guild now, I'll probably join a group here and there. But I do enjoy playing with the Old Timers Guild quite a bit, because they're great guys. They're fun people. So they just have some funny moments in that group versus that I don't think I would get in a group like Crab. Like Crab, like they're great people, they're awesome people, they're funny, but they also are really good. And because they're really good, it's like it's hard to like laugh at mistakes that happen because they like beat themselves up over it. Whereas like the guys in an Old Timers Guild, like I'll call him out, like Artie, our tank. We were looking at the spikes that come up during the second boss of one of the new 6-mans, and he was like, he pieced it together in his mind. He's like, okay, I know what to do. But then he took it a step further, and he said, wow, like, if you die to spikes, you're kind of just a moron. And he said that, and then he died to spikes like the next 2 pulls. It was just so funny to like make fun of him for it, because it's just like, okay, well. It's just one of the funny moments to like make fun of people that are like, you know, like getting a little bit ahead of themselves like that, right? So, are we disconnected? That sucks. Speaking of old timers, what's the average age you would say demographically? Is it like WoW where it's large range, anywhere between? Oh god, I think. If I had to take a guess, I would think that Lord of the Rings has like a higher demographic than most MMOs. Being like, you know, a lot of these guys are just Tolkien fans. Yeah, higher age range for sure. Like some of this is like, I don't know how to say it, right? Like, love the more mature community. Yeah, that's one thing too that you get. Like when you have a more mature community, you have a lot of like more mature people typically. Like sometimes that's not always the case, right? We'll switch it to here while we're loading the game back up. But because it's like more mature community, like people just like, I don't know, the respect goes a lot more in this game. I love the game. I'm playing, but hate the community. Yeah. Like typically the absolute youngest are mid-20s. Absolutely. Like when the game first started, like I was like playing with people my age, and at the time my age was like 13, 14 years old, right? Like, or maybe even younger, right? We had like a solid like 5 people that I knew that were in that age range, and I found them quickly. It wasn't like we made our own like age group guild or something like that. Like it's just like, oh, these are the people in the guild that I'm in. Cool. Like awesome, right? I don't think you're gonna find that in Lord of the Rings now. You know, if you find someone below the age of 18, it is a rarity. And definitely, you know, like Earl said, everybody's mid-20s, you know. And because of that, it's like, you know, a lot more mature. So yeah, that's what I loved about playing WoW and FF14. Yeah, for sure. Although short-lived, people were really chill. My experience with FF14 players has not been quite as chill. It's been like chill-ish. Like FF14 players, I mean, FF14 is such a large game that I don't think you can really describe the whole community in like one go. Did we die to a saber tooth because we disconnected? I hate that. I hate that for us so much. Game I play now has a bunch of people playing League of Legends as well, so toxicity kind of translate over. Yeah, no, for real. I'm putting on the outfit then, so I don't have to worry about getting aggro. Yeah, you're right. My experience with FF14 is people were chill until you like started challenging the story, because the story is such a drastic part about that game. And like people love the story. They think it's the best story for MMOs ever, and it's amazing and it can't be touched. And like me personally, as someone that has played other MMOs a lot, right? I enjoyed the story, but then as time went on and I kept playing further and further, I would like pick out certain weak points in it. Not in the term of like tearing the story down and saying it's bad, but in the term of like, hey, this is kind of a weak point in the story, like, let's engage in a dialogue about it and like talk about like, you know, maybe what they could have done to improve it, or like, what do you like about it, it's talk about it. And like I would say these things and then people would be like, no, you just don't understand, or something like that, right? Like it's just like they'd shut you down real quickly, as if like, oh, this expansion was the best and you just don't know what you're talking about, kind of mean, you know? Like speaking of Final Fantasy makes me want to play Final Fantasy X again. I think I have Final Fantasy X, I've just never played it before. Yeah, it was just like one of those things where it's, you know, it was that kind of community that I ran into. People really didn't like you challenging the story. I'm like all for it, but like if people want to, you know, like their story blindly, that's fine. But there's a treasure cache right there. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at them sneak this in like right in the corner like this. Got a message from Rod. What did Rod say to me? I hate treasure caches. I hate that treasure caches are the way they are in deed format, right? Like I like how treasure caches, like the concept of treasure caches, but the way that they're set up in deed format makes me never want to engage with treasure caches. Like you find a treasure cache and it says, congratulations, you found one of 18 treasure caches on this map. That's cool, but what happens when I want to actually sit down and try to find these things? I'll play like every other player and I'll look them up on the wiki, right? And as soon as I look them up on the wiki, it's going to tell me, oh hey, we didn't mark down the ones you picked up, so you're just gonna have to find them, right? Also, the loot from them, the last 2 level caps have been trash. No, for real, I just got 2 sea stones out of that. Like, it'd be cool to get, like, pieces of gear. It'd be cool to get, like, rare, crafting things. Which I know you can get, but, like, more. It'd be cool to get something, you know? Old ones had bestest, like, gear in them. Yeah, like, that's cool shit, man. Am I crazy for, like, thinking that, like, they have systems in place that they could be using to like make gearing more interesting, but instead they kind of bank it on instances a lot? Like, one of the things that I really appreciated when I came back to like 130 cap, and it might not have been, I might be misremembering this, but like I enjoyed farming the rare crafting items that I needed to make my best in slot chess piece through crafting, right? Like crafting my chess piece, that was awesome to me, you know? I really like crafting. I really like having one piece of gear somewhere that's like, hey, this is best in slot crafting. It's gonna take you a little bit to get it and to build up resources to make it, but everybody can have that piece and it'll be sick, you know? It's not gonna be anything special because everyone has it, right? But because everyone has it, everyone puts that time in, everyone like feels accomplished when they make it. It could be cool. least that's kind of how I view that. Because they do that shit in other games, right? Like if you go to FF14, you have raid gear, and then you have like crafted gear, and then you have like, what are they called? Like allegiance gear? I can't remember what the 24-man raids are called. But like, yeah, Abyss was the same helm was crafted. I wasn't around for Abyss, unfortunately, but I really like the fact that like that you can do that shit. You know, I wish, and I was hoping so badly that they were going to continue it with the Umbari guild, right? Like that would have been so cool, because they started going in that way. Crafting revamp of 140 cap. They were going in that direction, right? Of like, hey, you can make 3-slot boots and gloves and a 5-slot necklace. Like they were going in that direction, and that was cool. I was hoping so badly they would do that though, but they didn't. We're just talking here. I think this is a weird, very interesting storyline that they've introduced for this area, for sure. Oh.
I still gotta get my Berg ready for Moria release on December 4th. Only level 45 still. That's so funny. Are they gonna keep the Nazgul raid stuff? Like, what are they doing with Nazgul stuff now that they're releasing Moria? Are they keeping that in?
I confess, I cannot see clearly through sticking eyes.
Changing it somewhere? Are they're like making it into an arena, right?
I see now this strange movie land possesses. He has set aside his grief.
What's up, Makar? How did the instant stuff go tonight? How you doing, brother? Oh, it's just like these areas, okay. From BR, it seems like no Nazgul in Moria, but orcs and goblins and trolls instead. Oh, are they like making named like orcs, goblins, and trolls? Like what? Like Mithril Flake Dropper like positions? Like are they calling it out or something? Like what's going on there? Doing good? Nice, nice. Love that. Just been big chilling today. No, named ones, but instead the lesser Nazguls that randomly spawn on you. Okay, okay. Gotcha. So they'll still have those guys. Probably still have the same barter guys and everything, yeah. Emmett and Ned got clears for tier 3. Nice! I didn't realize that Emmett never got the clear. That's awesome for them. New barter guy? That's awesome. That's good for them. I'm glad that they're taking that particular, like, Angmar Mordor stuff pretty seriously. Because it definitely brought a ton of people to the game. That's for sure. Like there was it combined with Rings of Power interest really well, and it actually made the game kind of grow quite a bit. It might not feel like it from like someone that's been playing the game forever, right? But like looking at Steam numbers at the very least, and Steam numbers are only a small fraction of this game's population, but like looking at Steam numbers alone, it's definitely made the game like grow, right? So seems like they do Orcraft damage, LOL, and I have gear with those mitts. Just look at their real numbers? I don't know how to look at their real numbers. I just go off of Steam because that's what's important to me because I play through Steam, right? So I might have a skewed vision of like the population of the game then. I know that the Steam numbers have boosted quite a bit, I'll tell you that not much. Is it over here on like this area? Yeah, okay. Oh, did it block your link? I don't know if posting links works in chat, but here you go. Yeah, it did not, unfortunately. You sent it to me through Discord? Yeah, okay, already on top of it, he said. That's like.
This is for like logins per minute, right? Is there a way to check like peak time? What am I looking at?
These are old school servers too? You have the like old servers down? Dude, Firefoot was so low, holy shit. That's so funny. What the hell? The 10 remaining servers. What is this like? Data is gathered every 5 minutes. Graphs are updated once a day. Click on the headlines for more graphs. Oh, okay, here we go. Got it. You can see the big spike of new players on Gladden starting about July. Let's see. This is the past like couple days. Can I see like... Put this up on screen just so we're just all on the same page. I'm just looking at nonsense otherwise. Oh, okay, here we go. So Gladden is, yeah, it shoots up. What the hell? I see what you mean here. Wait, are we like top right now? This is earlier today. We're top. No wonder. Oh man, I'm feeling bad for Kirkalo people, man. That's starting to look like Firefoot over there. What are these? What is this like big number here? Is this like logins for the year? This big graph here. This is so interesting to look at, actually. Graphs are so fun. Interesting. I'll have to like... Yeah, they are basically the biggest login peaks. Okay, gotcha. So when a new X-Back dropped, can tell from the massive spike. Oh yeah, for sure. Right, like... Interesting. No, but steadily, look, yeah, Gladden just kind of really above, pretty steadily on all this shit, yeah. But then compare the old spikes to recent spikes, and where is old spikes? Like, where would I see that at? There's so many graphs, dude. Holy shit, that's EU servers. I don't need that. The one with the massive spikes further up. I'm not even looking at like this side of stuff. But all those don't seem to be too relevant, so. Our lo-fi. There we go. Middle down a little. Oh, is it like this shit here? Yeah, I see what you mean. But this is to be expected though, man. Like I remember. So like what expansion is 2018 though, right? Like if I remember correctly, like expansion during that time is like it's like Minas Tirith, right? Or Mordor? If I'm not mistaken. Wiki. Mordor, 17. Yeah. 2018 was 120 cap. Well, the thing is like, so man, yeah, what happened in 2018 to make people just drop? Because you go from, was it just the Mordor, like, is it just the Mordor fatigue? Or it was very, very, very well advertised, and then they just haven't done that with everything? Yeah, okay. That makes sense then. Because otherwise, like, this looks pretty steady, and especially in places that I thought would not be steady, right? Because, like, to me, the gap between Helm's Deep and Mordor, I expected there to be much more of a drop-off, right? Like, I expect, because, like, you got to think about what happens during Helm's Deep and Mordor, like, spacing, right? Like, that is the announcement of, like, Turbine saying, hey, we're not going to do another expansion. That's the sell of Turbine into SSG. That's also the server merges happen at some point during that, right? Because, like, you know, Firefoot's still around during Helm's Deep 2014, right? Like, there's like the gap between 13 and 17 there is still pretty, like, high, I think, in comparison to what I would expect to happen. Because, like, there's a lot of people that, like, when server merges happened, they, like, I myself included, I owned an entire neighborhood, and those people were like, I don't know if I want to play anymore now. I just lost an entire neighborhood that I don't think I want to be worried about getting back. Or other people were like it split kins because some kins went to other servers, and then people were like, well, this server over here feels like better, like Arkenstone feels like the better server, why would I want to go to Gladden, you know, or things like that, right? So, like, I don't know, that number feels very weird that there's such a drop off after 2018. It's just kind of odd, you know, just from, like, a player bit, ignoring, like, what's happening with ignoring what's happening to, like, the company itself, right? It's more like wow, that's kind of weird that it's happening to like, just from a player base perspective. But is this good on this one too? I kind of like these outfits, less so about the heavy armor one, but I kind of like that. Question is, do you go with medium armor or light armor here? I feel like I go medium because the sleeves are a little bit tighter here. That feels kind of fun to look at, honestly. The baggy, like, I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to come back and do this quest again and get the other one, because this is actually good looking stuff. I wonder if some of the spikes are also attempted DDoS, because it will capture anyone that sends a request to log in queue. Let's go with this one for now. Let's go with light armor. Pick up that one. Alright, cool. That is the end of that. Are these like new quests? They are. I'm going to hold off on doing this, I think, because we've done the tales here, and we can come back and do these later. I kind of wanted to just get that deed done in this area, and come back and do these afterwards when we're like grinding rep. Do I have Ermac up? We do. We use that to get up top a little bit and then go. Oh. Goose? Oh yeah, let me get your mail. Hold on. Let me go get some of the mail. What did you send me? Ah, I can't. Oh. I tried to make a shortcut happen, and it did not. Handy. A gift for you. 1 gold, 1 silver, 1 copper, and 6 cakes. Delete. It's been moved, you goose. Can we eat some cake? Oh, that was funny. I ate it on the horse. That's funny. I like that. Why, thank you, Mr. Pandy Bear. Ridiculous. You got more mail? I do not have more mail. What did you mean? Are you baiting me? I'll accept the bait because the mailbox is so close.
Wait, there's an actual mailbox like right here too. Why is there so many mailboxes here? What is the other mail? Oh, this is from Oren. I misspelled your name. You don't have more. Oh. That's so funny. Each fuzzy has mail. Alright, I'll have to log on that character and go get that then. Oh man. It's so funny to me because like I own the 2Z character. It's just another, I think it's just another hobbit. It owns one of the houses in my neighborhood. And I was like, I've had multiple times where people try to invite the 2Z character rather than the 1Z character. Not as bad as when I spelled Mish's name and sent 10,000 gold to someone. No, that's brutal actually. Somebody logged in and had a field day. That's so funny. No, I own the 2Z character because, well, like what it was, Earl, is when I first started the game, when my first character was named Topaz, I went with two Z's with him, and Topaz had already been taken, and so I was like, okay, what about Topaz with 1Z? And that wasn't taken, and so like when I got my own account and needed to rebrand my Berg, we went with Peach Fuzzy, but I was like, well, I gotta do 1Z again because like it's the 1Z, right? Like you can't just go 2Z, even if the 2Z is available. Like, you kidding me? Like we're just gonna go with 1Z anyway. Come to find out, I had like it was. What was funny too is I actually have like all of the different variations of Peach Fuzzy, this like name. Like when I made so many different accounts to own a neighborhood, I don't know if I transferred all of them when we merged, but I know I transferred at least 7 of the accounts. What was it, dude? I made so many different variations. On Firefoot we had like a the whole neighborhood was owned by Peach Fuzzy. Like the entire neighborhood. It was Peach Fuzzy with 2 Z's, 2 Y's, 2 E's, 2 A's, 2 Z's, 2 H's, 2 P's. Like it was like Peach Fuzzy, the whole neighborhood. Every house that you went into was owned by Peach Fuzzy in some way. I was like, dude, this is hilarious to me, honestly. It's like sounds like a nightmare walking into a neighborhood all owned by the same person, but just slightly off, you know? Where are we and where are we go? Okay, so we go up this. We need to put the story back on. Song, right? Boom. Okay. Gotcha. Find the abandoned town, which is up top here. Okay. We have made it to the last map, and dude, this map is beautiful already, if I could say so. This looks crazy. Like the landscape here is nuts. It's so cool. I didn't think I would like it as much because like when you look at this from the top-down view, because all this stuff's like plateaued at the top, but it definitely looks very nice. I didn't think it would look this good. Ooh, yeah, and we're coming like right down here onto the. Ooh, what the hell? That little turtle guy, he looks so cute. Ooh, the fiery Craven. That's cool. I like that. Did I have a day dedicated to taking screenshots there? No, for real, man. I want to be able to like. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's a nice little scene right there. Have we been over there? We've been over there, I think. That's like the mission recruiter area. That is not what I felt like we were in when we were there. Here we are. The abandoned village. So abandoned we have jackals just hanging out. Nice.
Hostile ghost, stranger.
Campfire site. Let's get this cooking. That is not what that looked like, but here we are. Fire dances bringing life to the new abandoned town. And here are all our companions. I love that. Oh, that is adorable. Who's a good kitty? The place just down from there has a ton of seed pods, relics, best spot in the game. Makar was telling me about like a good spot for him. Saying that like him and Emmett ran across like 15 like all back to back, so close to one another. And I was like, there's no way, right? This looks so cool. Oh. I was expecting the road to, going in there is the start of that, okay. I've seen them farming there. Thankfully, I maxed out right before most people got to this zone. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, Makar was there just farming for gold. He sent me, like, the scraps that he had collected, and he had collected, like, 200 golds worth of, like, scrap. I was like, dude, that's insane that they're just giving, like, they just have gold, like, flying off like that. Oh. Okay, we're fine. Oh, there's an ancient relic right here. I'm just gonna leave that stuff in there though, because I kind of don't have the space for it, if I'm being honest. Yeah, they're trying to ruin the economy, I guess. So much extra gold with no gold sink in the game. That's what I was kind of confused by. I was like, they're giving us all this gold. Hey, man. They're giving us all this gold, but I was like, there's nothing in the game that we need gold for. So like, what is this for, you know? Ooh, wow, this looks cool. Oh, not a Hobbit moment? We just run right across? Oh, we're God tier. That's sick. All seems to be... Oh, is this the city? We're gonna come over here to the city. This looks sick. this is an orc section. Oh my gosh, there's so many enemies here, actually. Wait, that guy looks amazing. What? Hold on. Everybody calm down. Come over here so we can kill you here. I want to go see that how that guy looks. He looks amazing, no? Like, look at this guy. Hold on, I'm waiting for Knives Out to, like, fall off. Hopefully, he's still mezzed when I get over there. Alright. Yeah, dude, that guy looks sick, actually. What? Oh my god, man. Most funny thing, but yeah, cool stuff about them. I like the, like, one of the coolest models that they made, I think, was the crystallized warg from Gundabad. I loved that look, and I liked the story behind them as well. Like, I love having these new models here, bro. They look so good. Alright, I think we passed our, like, location. And if we keep going beyond where we're at right now is where the other quest is. Yeah, and they even added the crystal warg as a PvMP option. That's so awesome, actually. Alright, go back to them at the campsite. Let's go, I'm gonna go to Marash up there real quick. If I can. I don't even know if I can. Let's go down this, like, waterway and see. We're doing a little bit of we do a little exploring, right? Just a little. Oh. Oh, there's a dock up ahead. Or is that an actual bridge? Oh, it looks like a bridge. 100% a bridge, yeah. There's more stable masters on this map than any. Is this the largest map of the 4? This feels like it because of how many stable locations there are. This looks sick. Yeah, man, dude, this place is epic looking, actually. With all the painful running, it definitely feels like it. This looks sick, though. I do enjoy this map so far. At least the vibe of it. Alright, we will make our milestone here. Yep, here's quest. We're rocking. I have been here like once to get I didn't do the missions, but I did like the bounties here. Here's the new deed. Is it 30? 30. Nice. Tommy Lee. Is there not a milestone here? There has to be, right? There is. It's up this way. Got it. God dang it. Wait, I can frosty beverage this, no? Wait, I don't. Oh, I do it. It's over here. There we go. Got it. Perfect. Put it over Ermac. Alright, cool. Okay, chat. Feels like an odd place to do it, but before we get into the map and start questing in the map and things like that, I'm probably just going to call it here, and then next stream where we do landscape things, we'll just kind of open with just this map and kind of rock out to that. So appreciate everybody for hanging out tonight. Big chillin' in just kind of doing random bullshit, right? You guys are awesome. Let me see here. I'm looking through. What do we have? Oh, someone's questing with Bowen right now, and because we normally raid Bowen, we're gonna go and raid S Bane 50, looks like. He said he's questing with Bowen on Angmar, it looks like. So we're gonna raid him. Kind of give him a nice little viewership boost. Appreciate everybody for hanging out. We will most likely, I want to say, be on, Tuesday will be kind of when we're at. So be sure to catch us then. I'm assuming perhaps that we still have no word from Kaz, so I'm gonna kind of just keep doing Lotro stuff until we kind of get confirmation where he's at. And then hopefully eventually we will get back on the Baldur's Gate train on Tuesday nights. That's the plan at least. He gave an update. I'll have to go take a look at it then. No update is the update. Just fuck it out. Alright. But anyway, we'll eventually get back on the Baldur's Gate train. That's full intention on that on Tuesdays. But until then, we'll just kind of keep grinding out some Lotro, especially with the new expansion. It's not the worst timing, right? So, but anyway, appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend and stay safe. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, guys.